Good morning, dear students. This is Amit sir. In the previous classes, we have already learned about the various input output devices and the CPU components, and also about the memory and its various types, the primary memory and secondary memory. Before moving on to chapter number 2 in your content book, let's go through the chapter 1 briefly. As we already know, the computer only understands the binary language, that is 0 and 1, or you can say that is on and off electric signal or electric pulses. The binary language is also known as machine language. Also, the memory unit that is used to calculate the memory of computer system is bit or byte, where bit is the smallest unit of the computer memory and 4 bit makes 1 nibble, whereas 8 bits makes 1 byte. Now let's talk about how the information processed in computer system. We already know that computer works in IPO cycle, that is input, process and output. So where the data goes after output? So after processing the data goes to storage devices, or during the process some of the data also is stored within RAM. So the different stages of computer system during data processing are number 1 input, then process, third output, and one more, that is storage, where the data or instruction is stored during the process and after the process. Now let's talk input device. We already know that the devices that are used to enter information into the computer system are called input devices. We have already discussed about various input devices in our previous classes, like keyboard, mouse, joystick, scanner, webcam, microphone, light pen, barcode reader, etc. Also, we have discussed about the various output devices like monitor, printer, speakers, headphone, plotter, graphic tablets, etc. We also discussed that the computer storage is mainly categorized under two categories, that are primary memory and secondary memory. Primary memory is also known as internal memory or main memory, and that is directly present on the motherboard. Example, RAM and ROM. External memory or secondary memory. It is also known as auxiliary memory. Some of the external memory devices like hard disk, CD DVD drive, pen drive, memory cards, etc. So now let's talk about the process unit. We already know the CPU inside the computer is also known as microprocessor or the processing unit. The CPU is also called the brain of the computer. CPU has three components, that is ALU, CU and MU. ALU stands for Arithmetic and Logical Unit. ALU carries out all the mathematical calculations inside the computer, like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. The next is CU or Control Unit. The CU or Control Unit receives the information or instructions from the input devices and directs the various part of computer and the component to work as per the instructions. It controls all the hardware of your computer. It actually receives the signals and sends the signals to various part of the computer. The next one is memory unit or MU. Memory unit in CPU is the temporary storage that store some information during the processing. The memory units on the motherboard are nothing else than the small registers that can store a very small amount of data during the processing. They transmit the data to the ALU very quickly. The work of these registers are to store data during the processing. These registers actually hold the instructions or commands that are going to be processed or processing. as there is a very small amount of data can be stored in this MU unit or memory unit. So the primary memory like RAM or ROM are used in computer system. So that's all for the day. Now students, read the chapter 1 properly in your book and try to complete the exercise given in your book using pencil. Thank you. Stay safe. Have a nice day.